Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, I invite you to join me in this quiet moment. Whether you are lying in bed, the soft blankets tucked around you, or resting in a chair beside a window, take a moment to settle. Let your body become still, as though it were part of the night itself. Feel the weight of your limbs, the gentle pull of gravity reminding you there is nowhere to go, nothing you must do. Close your eyes if you like, or soften your gaze. Notice the way your breath moves in and out, a silent tide you do not have to control. With each exhale, let the day fall away. All the thoughts that tug at you, let them drift to the edges of awareness. Here, in this space, there is only you and this story. A story about anger, about the illusions that stir our hearts, and about the freedom that waits when we no longer cling to what isn't really there. Imagine a wide river at dawn. The sky is pale and luminous, the faintest shade of pearl rising over the dark shapes of distant hills. A cool mist clings to the water, softening the edges of the world. The river is so calm that its surface looks like polished glass, reflecting every shape in perfect clarity. The willows that bend low along the shore, the small lanterns left by fishermen to guide them home, the pale face of the morning moon lingering above the horizon. In the middle of this river drifts a small wooden boat. Its sides are worn smooth by years of gentle currents. The oar lies across the benches, a line of dew shining along its length. At the front of the boat sits a man wrapped in a simple robe the color of old stone. His head is bowed. To see him there, you might think he is asleep, but in truth, he is awake in a way most people have never known. He is a Zen practitioner, returning to his village after many days spent in retreat. He has been fasting, meditating, emptying his mind of all but the simplest awareness. For days he has listened to nothing but the wind through bamboo and the hush of his own heartbeat. And now, as he drifts homeward, he feels a quiet gratitude for the peace he has touched. He lifts his eyes and gazes at the sky, watching as the light changes. A bird skims the water, leaving a ripple that widens and softens until it disappears. He feels a tenderness in his chest, something like joy, but gentler. A sense that all things are exactly as they should be. He dips his hand over the side of the boat, feeling the cold river slip through his fingers. There is no hurry in him, no longing. Just this moment, clear and undisturbed. Time passes, though he does not measure it. The current carries him forward. The sun climbs higher behind the mist, turning it a pale gold. Somewhere in the distance, a temple bell sounds once, deep and resonant, like the voice of the river itself. Then, without warning, there is a dull thud. The boat rocks under him. His hand jerks back from the water. The soft hum of his thoughts snaps like a thread pulled too tight. He looks up sharply. Another boat has drifted into his own, striking it hard enough that the oar clatters to the floorboards. At first, he feels only surprise. But as his heart beats faster, another feeling rises, hot and immediate. Anger. A voice in his mind flares to life. Who is so careless? Who dares to crash into me? Have they no respect for the river, for the quiet? He scans the low deck of the other boat, expecting to see a figure there. Perhaps a fisherman too busy with his nets to notice where he drifted. His jaw tightens. His pulse thrums at his temples. He feels the old reflex, the old certainty that someone must be to blame. But as he stares, his breath caught in his chest, he sees there is no one. The boat is empty. Its benches are bare. No oar. No lantern. Just a hollow shell of wood, drifting wherever the current will take it. He blinks, the tension in his body holding for a heartbeat longer before it begins to loosen. The heat in his face drains away, replaced by something he cannot quite name. A quiet dawning of understanding. A slow, unsteady breath escapes his lips. He feels a tremor in his chest, as though some hidden door has swung open. He looks down at his hands, still curled into fists, and unclenches them one finger at a time. There is no one here to blame. No careless hand guiding the boat. No intention. No offense. Only the river. Only the currents that move all things, without judgment, without malice. A sadness comes then, unexpected in its softness. How many times had he been angry over nothing? How often had he imagined enemies where there were none? He feels a tightness in his throat, and for a moment his eyes sting. He lets them. A tear rolls down, warm against the chill morning air. He does not wipe it away. Instead, he watches as it falls into the river and disappears without a trace. He breathes out, and the air feels sweeter than before. Have you ever felt this, dear listener? The rush of anger rising before you know its cause? The certainty that someone has wronged you, must have meant to hurt you, when in truth there is no one at all. Sometimes life is like this empty boat. Something drifts into us, a word, a look, an event we did not expect, and we are shaken. We feel the jolt in our hearts. We reach for blame, because blame gives us somewhere to put the pain. But often, there is no one steering the collision, no hidden hand plotting harm. Only the currents of the world moving in ways we cannot control. Imagine for a moment that you are sitting on that river, in your own small boat. The water is cool and still, the mist soft against your skin. All around you, the world is quiet. And then, out of the fog, something comes, a shape you did not expect. It bumps against you, and your heart leaps in your chest. Anger flares like a struck match. But when you look closer, you see it clearly. An empty boat, no enemy, no insult, only what is. Take a breath here with me. Feel the air move through you. As you exhale, let your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench. There is nothing you must hold on to right now. No story you must rehearse. The man in our story watches the empty boat drift away, carried by the same river that carries him. It glides into the mist until it is no more than a suggestion of shape, and then it is gone. He feels no anger now, no grievance, only a spacious quiet. He closes his eyes and bows his head, feeling the old habits loosen their grip on him. In that stillness, he understands something deeper than any teaching he has heard, that so much of our suffering is born from believing we must always defend ourselves, that the heart can learn to let go, if only for a breath. Perhaps in your own life, there have been times when you held onto a hurt, long after the moment had passed. Perhaps even now, there is something you carry, a memory of being slighted, a resentment you can't yet lay down. What if you could see that, too, as an empty boat? What if you could watch it come and go without taking it into your hands? What if you could let it drift away, leaving the river clear again? Inhale slowly, filling your lungs with the quiet of this imagined dawn. Hold the breath gently, as though it were a delicate gift. Then exhale, feeling the weight of old grievances melt from your shoulders. With each breath, picture the river growing calmer. With each breath, picture the empty boat receding into the fog. There is no need to follow it, no need to call it back. Let it go. Stay here as long as you like, watching the water smooth itself. Feel how your heart slows when you stop trying to hold or judge. Notice how much space appears when you no longer fill it with blame. You are here, breathing. That is enough. When thoughts return, as they always will, see if you can meet them with the same calm attention the monk found. Not pushing them away, not clinging, only watching as they pass, as the boat passed, without resistance. This is the practice. To remember that your mind is not the river, not the boat, not even the reflections on the water. You are the awareness that notices. You are the space in which all things come and go. Take another breath. Feel the cool air in your nose, the warmth as you release it. Let yourself be carried by this moment, trusting that everything moves as it must. As we come to the end of this story, may you carry with you the memory of the empty boat. When anger rises, may you remember that not all collisions are meant to harm you. When you feel hurt, may you pause long enough to look again and see whether the boat is truly occupied. And even when there is someone steering it, even when life brings you moments of true difficulty, may you find the same spaciousness within yourself to meet what arises without clinging or pushing away. Tonight, as you drift towards sleep, may your heart be as clear as the river under dawn's first light. May your mind be free of the burdens you no longer need to carry. Sleep well, my friend. Let everything go. Let everything rest. Let the river be the river, the boat be the boat, and you be simply as you are, aware, unburdened, at peace. Good night.